last home game for us, and that's interesting. This season seems like it's been going by pretty fast. We still have 3 more games, all conference games, but obviously this one's big from that standpoint, getting another national ranked team here at home, and on top of that, it's our senior day, where the last home game for our senior group, very good group of kids. So it's a combination of an awful lot of challenge for us.
So senior day, I know it's probably always, I've asked you in the past, it's probably always kind of special. I know you get close to the kids and stuff over. A lot of them were here in 2010 when you had that great year. Some of them are this last couple. What are your thoughts always on senior day?
Well, you know, it's big. You know, anytime you go through it, if you go through it once, you'll remember it. And I went through it many years ago, and I still remember pieces of it. You know, over time it gets a little more faded, but there's certain key parts that you remember. You know, when your name's introduced, and you've got to go out there for that last time on your home turf. It's an emotional thing.
This group is, I mean, this group is some of these seniors are going to be in the record books forever. I mean, so that's pretty impressive, I think.
Oh yeah, we've got some kids that's done some things. You know, you got a couple guys in there that are 4-year starters. You know, you've got Pfeiffer, you've got Conrad. You know, Levi came back for 2 years. You've got a lot of guys. You know, Brock's another guy that's you know, been here the whole time, and so you know, time flies for them. You know, you always try to tell them that, but at the end of the day, that time flies.
What about this game by Eastern Kentucky? I know they're kind of fighting. They probably can't afford another loss, but they're going to, you know, at least have a share of the title. So, what are your thoughts on their team overall?
Oh, very good football team. They run the ball well. They throw. They've got the you know, senior quarterback, very mobile. Last year when we played him, he actually beat us with his feet. They've got the great running back. I think they're playing good physical football on defense. And we all know EKU shows up and they're going to play hard and they're going to come after you, and that's what they do.
You know, kind of interesting, you guys run the ball so good, lead the conference in rushing, ranked nationally, and Eastern Kentucky leads the conference in rushing defense. That's kind of an interesting matchup, isn't it?
Well, you know, that's always part of the deal. You know, everybody gets caught up in the stats, you know, but, you know, sometimes people forget that the stats sometimes contributed by all 3 phases, and sometimes you know, your defense that might help your offense as far as getting off the field. There's so many things. Special teams might get you more opportunity, but our styles both are going to kind of make the game, so to speak. Offense against defense, defense against offense. But our team rushes well, but you know, we have to be able to throw the ball against these people, but we are a running football team.
What do you think of Scott Lathrop's performance Saturday? It's pretty impressive, wasn't it?
Yeah, Scott had a good day. You know, I thought under pressure, he was able to find some creases. You know, sometimes that's the X factor that you get. You know, I thought he did some good things here. He didn't throw many, but he threw a couple really key balls right there and made really good decisions on the option game.
Levi getting close to 1,000 yards. He's had quite a season, hasn't he?
You know, and I'm very happy for him. Senior year, you know, after that tough deal last year, you know, you always want a guy to bounce back. A kid like that, the way he works and trains, you know, you really want something for him on a positive note. And, looking forward to see if he can get that thing done. You know, I think he's playing hard, he's practicing hard. And, you know, I know he's going to be pretty excited about this game.
I know Eastern Kentucky's got a real talented big receiver. I know they got several good receivers, but that one kid in particular.
Yeah, number 8.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not that hard.
Number 8. He's a dangerous deep threat. He's a big kid. You know, it's almost like in this league, every team has that one big receiver.
Yeah.
And this is a league of small corners. And so everybody gets that big receiver, and every once in a while just throw it up there and let him go get it. And they do a good job with that. The quarterback's got the ability to get the deep ball, and they'll go play action pass sometimes and just have 2 people in the route, sometimes just number 8 in the route, and they'll just launch it up there and see if he can go get it.
I know with their tailback, he's one of the best in the conference, leading 2 of the best running backs in the conference on the field. That'd be interesting, I'm sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting for the fans. They won't get to tackle each other or anything like that, but it's interesting for the fans. You know, at the end of the day, we're trying to win the game, and they are too.